Well, guys, time has come where I'm starting to do some things and stuff that need to be done. It's winter time. Wait just a minute. We starting to work on that thing. What we did already was we took the tires, swapped them around this morning. Today being Saturday, the 4th, 5th, 4th, no, 5th, 6120E in here. Now, I don't understand I understand tires. I don't understand how you flipping the back end can narrow or widen the thing up. I just don't. I mean, okay, so you take this, you flip it around the other way, would bring this out because this dish would be basically this dish would be out here. In turns, that would be widening this thing out to here. I think I'm right. I don't know. This is my first time. I could just tell by the overall appearance that it's just a stout tractor. One thing I'm gonna love for when we move around bales is these stabilizers, how you just take and pull this pin, move your adjuster ever which way. You take that guy, actually he don't go back in that hole, he goes in that one, and there, that keeps that wide. Like if you got a wide implement or something, you can adjust those, and it still don't hit the tire. And then you want to narrow the thing back up, you just pull the pin, move your be like right there, and bada bing, bada boom, you are all narrowed up. Now, my only question is, what do you do if, per se, you get something that is just a skosh smaller? Actually, I guess that's all the way in you can go. You know, what do you do if you get something that is a skosh smaller than what you have? I don't think you can go in any smaller. I don't think you can. But I could be wrong. That's one. I mean, I guess what, you could take this out all the way, and could you crank that even? Oh, you can crank that. That is cool. Oh, looky there. So that adjusts. You can suck this in even more to narrow it up. I'm thinking probably like right there you can narrow it up even more, which that is really going to come in handy for the bale spear in that. Hit the loader tractor. Let's get the 310 loader. We're putting our monitors and stuff in here. It's got the right hand door. It's kind of weird getting used to crawling in this side, but you're not going to be crawling in this side because of the loader joystick. I see there are bolts down here, and I was thinking about maybe, you know, taking these off and moving them, because I see that there is an adjustment down here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me get a, oh, let me get a light. I don't know. And I might have to talk to West Pandy on this one. You can see that guy right there. I don't know if you can loosen that up and bring this handle back towards the seat a little bit. Really nice wide entry. But what I mean is bring this back. Is bring this whole thing and tip it back, because you don't even come close to hitting it with the transmission. I mean, I guess you would, but you just have to watch and make your adjustment accordingly. As maybe this whole thing would come back, because you cannot, I mean, there's no way of getting out of here with a loader on it. There's just no way. It's not gonna happen. And I think maybe if this was, you know, brought back, that you would have a better opportunity of getting out of here. But I think the door is more or less for blowing dirt and dust out. I don't really think it's meant to go through, but that's just my opinion. Is you know, just make a simple adjustment. It's the 24 by 12. You got these little buttons down here, and they're for your low and for your high transmission. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, or just 1, 2, 3 on the stick. And you got A, B, C, and D right there. You got a hand throttle, very, very smooth. 2 remotes, up and down and float, non-adjustable, can live with that. 3-point PTO right there, that little guy. Pull up to engage and then down to disengage. We just got to finish up putting the corn planter stuff in here. The power reverser, so you got forward and reverse. You pick up a little bit to go into forward, reverse. You don't need to clutch. That is one nice thing. You got the 4-way flashers and headlights, and then that one is your high beams. This one is the government juice. That is for auto stuff. And then this little guy down here, that's a menu button that you can scroll through your menu with. The cab, it's not too roomy, but for the size of tractor, it's alright. Get your fuses and stuff in here. Little bit of storage here. It's adequate, again, for the size of tractor. Nice deep cup holder there. Really like the windows that open. You even got a little light right there, tells you the door's open. I got 6 vents up here for the HVAC. This was kind of confusing to me, and I still might have to get the hang of it. A stereo. Some more storage over here. Another cup holder. Didn't realize they give you 2. I don't know what this thing here is, a handle or something. The power port, and you got an ashtray for the smokers. I haven't hooked this thing up to nothing, but I can see down to that drawbar a lot better than I can out of the 7200, 7800, or 7810, because you don't have to look through the SMV sign. I'm gonna spin you. They put the SMV sign there. Very, very nice spot, John Deere. Very, very nice visibility out in front of the loader. The loader just, man, comes off so darn quick. once you know what you're doing. I guess I could get used to this thing right where it's at. That down a little bit more because it wasn't down. That squeaking you hear, that is the bucket leveler. It's got a spring, and I'll show you here in a minute. Yeah, not too much more I can say about this thing on the inside. It is the government juice, but no biggie there. You gotta run the crap out of these things. I know. Now around the farm, I don't think you have to, just driving around. And I don't even think you have to run the crap out of it when you're doing loader work, like moving bales and stuff like that. This guy here, I discovered this is how you get into your hydraulics on this side to access them. That's the bucket leveler I was telling you about. How it's encased in a nice heavy-duty spring, so that if you were to whack a tree or something with it, it would not hurt the rod here. That is the bucket leveler. The 7200, it is going to Ag Pro when my gator is done. We're going to take this down, bring my gator back. 13,100 pounds, so 6 ton is what the thing weighs. Which, I'll bet you that thing weighs a lot less than that, because that is made with nowhere near the amount of metal that this tractor is. I even bet you. Yep, plastic hood, so that takes away for some of the metal. But, oh well. It is what it is. So, I went ahead and told Ag Pro to put the Carlisle verses on them. And they're gonna do a front end alignment on it. I told him to do front end alignment because we all felt that it needed one, or at least I did. I'm sure they probably won't charge me nothing unless they find something wrong with it. But I haven't hit nothing, haven't abused nothing, and haven't intentionally ran into anything with it. So we should be good from factory, unless somebody at the factory done screwed up their job, which it's very, very possible in this day and age that somebody is screwed up. I don't know. I'm just stating the facts. But, you know, we got other machines to get me to and from. Reminds me of riding my four-wheeler to work for 2 years straight through Mother Nature's punishing weather that she has put us in Ohio. That's all right. We just make do with what we got. So, I'm thankful for another day that the good Lord has given me. I would turn the news off whenever I want, because I don't need all that crap that the world is peddling in my mind. And I will just live life one day at a time. So the reason we had to buy, you know, the other pallet forks and the bucket was, or the bale speeder, was because that won't work with our attachments for our skid loader. If we went with the skid steer style mount plate, we'd have to get a smaller loader, because the quick attach, the skid steer style mount plate is too light for that loader, the HD 310, and it would bend it and it would break it and it would destroy it. So that is why, and we didn't want to do that, so we just went with the global link system. I am curious to see how that thing works with just that one handle you pull. I'm curious. I hope it holds up, which if you grease them properly, they will. If you grease the loader properly, it'll take care of you. If you know, just, it's common sense. Take care of stuff, it'll take care of you. I don't know if those Carlisles will change the ride height of the machine any. don't know. That'll be determined when I look at the machine. It'll be determined. Shouldn't hurt the horsepower too much, or the top end speedometer. Just have to remember too not to pull anything like 2 empty hay wagons with the thing and, you know, burn the tires up. But I think is what, you know, burnt those first setup was driving on hard stuff like this for a year out of its life. We put 1,000 hours on that thing and the tires were baloney skins basically. There might have been like 10% tread left on them, but there wasn't much from what you guys can remember. But I feel I got my money's worth out of them.